This idiot, me, would rather backbite a woman because of what she chooses to do with her outer appearance. Yeah? Meanwhile, he's deleting tweets from people asking him to shed light on the abuse from a prominent Hafid that is probably his friend. 4 or 5 years ago, a girl called Aisha in France, 14-year-old girl, was accused of a video circulating that was her having zina with someone. It cost her life. She jumped out the window. This is how severe an accusation and slander is. His wife committing intercourse. By the way, he claimed that it's false. By the Sharia says that was false. Yeah? He came to the Prophet and said this will happen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down revelation.
This journey, this road that I travel on, it all seems crazy. Over the years, I picked up thousands of tag-alongs, inspired by my story from a juvenile, when my clothes had holes in them and my afro was picky, to them 90s, Moschino and Versace, no laces in Arachis, new millennium.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Hope you guys are well, inshallah. I'm in this beautiful garden. What's this beautiful garden? It's Musa's back garden. Alhamdulillah. It's very nice, and I thought it would be very refreshing to be doing this video here, and we can be discussing very important topics. Brothers and sisters, before I start, I want to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, the most just. All praises, glory and gratitude belong to Him for the works that we do. Now, recent controversy has arisen in the social media once again. This time it was, I got dragged into it. Now, like I said before, guys, I'm trying to abstain from controversy. I'll be honest with you. I don't ask for it, I don't go look for it. I haven't done it in my past, looking for it, like, oh my gosh, I don't do that. Genuine concerns that arise, I try to help and deal with it. We had a big catastrophe that happened a year or 2 years ago with the whole Hassanat issue. And we know what happened. And we came forward not to be saviors or heroes or like try to be, like we're the hero of the ummah, like we're Amir al-Mu'mineen, like I'm the ruler of, I'm not, But we came, why? Because there was a genuine fitna and maybe a plot to cause mass apostasies, which was destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah. Now, when these things arise, brothers and sisters, what happened with the whole Hassanat issue was what? And some people attacked me, oh, you promoted them, etc. Look, I have no doubts to the actions that I did back then. Why? Because when the Sharia calls for it, we defend the honor of a person, whoever it is, brother, sister, non-Muslim. When the Sharia calls for it, we defend the honor, and that's what we did. When their honor needed to be defended, we defended their honor. And when the Sharia called, for defending the honor, we defended the honor, alhamdulillah, until evidences will bring forth, clear evidences. And this obviously has to go to a judge and done to someone that's qualified, not us, layman, yeah? And when the Sharia called for the exposure of these individuals, we did that very thing. So we're not here looking for opportunistic things. Something comes up, yeah, but throw him under the bus, yes, this cancel culture, yeah? Find something, finish, down, bury him, finish him off. It doesn't work like that. Depends on the situation. Recent controversy arose because of a certain Qari, which I'm not going to mention, don't need to mention at all, because from the get-go, we can't talk for or against it. We don't know what's going on. That a certain Qari who recites the Quran was accused of drugging and raping sisters. Now, this is a massive allegation. This is a massive allegation. And what we're going to go through, brothers and sisters, for us to learn today is the book, Islamic Jurisprudence, from Sheikh Saleh Al-Fawzan. Yes? An allama, a scholar, an alim. Yes? Alhamdulillah, a scholar that we try our best to get knowledge from, alhamdulillah. And when we have disputes with certain brothers, that we even ask them to go to him, but they rejected. That's a different story. Let's stick to this very simple topic. And here we're going to discuss some very important things for us to learn from now on. Any allegation that comes out, how do we as Muslims deal with it? This is the reason I'm doing this video. Education purposes. We all know, okay, anytime we hear an allegation, what does the Sharia call for us to do? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His kalam, His kitab is what has been sent as a guidance to mankind. And we are going to judge based on that. Not me, oh no, he should do that, execute him, kill him, do this. Calm down. We have Allah and His Rasul. Yeah? Sami'atna wa ata'na. We hear and we obey. Now, brothers and sisters, firstly, before I get onto that, inshallah, what I want to do is the following. So, this all started with that, brothers and sisters. So what happened is, these accusations will be thrown. I got in contact with the friend of the girl who's who's accusing this Qari of doing this, to understand the situation. What's going on? Why? Because I was dragged into it. Ali, you need to speak, etc. Like I'm Amir al-Mu'minin. Please, look, I'm not Amir al-Mu'minin. I'm an infallible person who has many mistakes. I don't need to comment on everything. So I thought, I didn't say nothing about that. I just made a few tweets and made a very general statement. People started tweeting things at the comment section, screenshots. Now, these screenshots that have been placed there, I can't just let that just roam around because I don't know even if it's true. I don't want to be a part of the slander, which is a massive sin. I don't want to be a part of that. So I hid the comments, the tweets that will be made, I hid them. So then you've got a group of sisters going on a mad one, yeah, some sisters, rightly intentions but misunderstanding, yeah? And Sister Habiba Da Silva is one of those, but there's something that's very more interesting about Sister Habiba Da Silva and her calling me an idiot. And I'm not doing this video because she calls me an idiot. I don't really care. I care less what she calls me. I get called worse stuff, yeah? That's the least of my concerns. But there's a very important, ironic thing that happened that we need to mention, and the double standards and hypocrisy of it. We're going to come to that. So sisters come and said, oh, you're hiding the tweets, we can see it. That's probably your friend, blah, blah, blah. Why are you hiding it? And I'm thinking, what on earth are you talking about? And what happened afterwards is that randomly, now the timing may have been bad, I saw a tweet of a girl who making statements of disbelief. I don't even know if she's left the folder with some, I'm not sure. Free from hijab. Hashtag free from hijab. Now, who uses hashtag from free from hijab? You can see on the screen that most of them are started by ex-Muslims, and free from hijab is actually an attack towards Muslim women who wear the hijab. Liberate yourself, free from hijab, woohoo, let's live the life. And I made a comment, I made a tweet, which you can see on the screen, yeah? So my tweet was basically, you think you've got freedom from hijab. And some people come and say, yeah, I got freedom. Not really. All you did is that you was under pressure. I'm not saying all the time, generally, yeah? Okay, you're under pressure by societal pressures, yes? And the hypersexual society that we live in that's objectified women to such a level that they think the only thing that they have to offer is their body parts. And that's so sad to see that females who have left Islam, whoever they may be, that they think liberation is get your everything out there. I'm so look at me. And we're saying, wow, that is the biggest form of enslavement. Hypersexualized society telling you that you as a human being, the only thing you have to offer is your body parts. From the way that you're dressed to the nose. I never said anything about girls who don't wear hijab. I've not once mentioned that. I'm talking about somebody directly attacking hijabis. But what's happened? An accusation, an assumption. An assumption. By who? Sister Habiba Da Silva. So she makes on her story, she posts the following. Yeah? So let's read it for ourselves, brothers and sisters. So what did she say? And somebody sent me this, by the way. I don't go on her story because she didn't even tag me for me to see it. So she takes this out of context, has no idea that this person is actually attacking hijabis. I'm actually defending hijabis. And what does she say? I'm sorry, but I can't stay silent. This idiot, me, would rather backbite a woman because of what she chooses to do with her outer appearance. Yeah? Meanwhile, he is deleting tweets from people asking him to shed light on the abuse from a prominent hafid that is probably his friend. Now, it carries on. When it's a woman, you want to be sounding your alarm bells, but when it comes to talking about serious going on in the community from a Muslim man, you want to silence people and delete comments. I have zero respect for men who make a career out of humiliation and picking and choosing what they want to expose and what they don't want to expose. Now, this coming from Sister Habiba Da Silva was quite a bit ironic, a bit surprising, because I've had discussions with her regarding these matters, brothers and sisters. And what does she say next? She says, none of these male online scholars are in uproar after the serial rapist in their community is outed. But when they found out Hassanat's wife was leading a double life, hijab off, and they were devastated. Make it make sense. This obsession with Muslim women bodies needs to stop. That statement is absolute, utter nonsense. You know why? I can prove that from the works that I've done, and I can prove that for something that you guys don't know, behind the scenes, Sister Habiba Da Silva knows, which I'm going to come to. So now she's made this statement, brothers and sisters, yeah? Okay, now when she says probably his friend, what does that mean? Now, what are you trying to say? My friend is a rapist and I am trying to defend him? I'm trying to hide it. It's my body, you know. I don't fear Allah. I don't care what Allah says. My body, my mate here, yeah, Johnny here, yes, I need to defend him. Who the hell do you think I am? Who do you think I am that I'm going to be silencing somebody? How dare you accuse him and then let alone accuse me? Firstly, he's not my friend in the context of I'm not trying to clean my hands off him and throw him under the bus. No. I know him, I've spoken to him. But to say he's a friend, like he's not my friend, like Musa's my friend, Muhammad Hijab is my friend, Dawood is my friend, you know. So when you say statements like that, I'm saying anybody is guilty until proven innocent. So you've now said apparently I'm defending my friend, and you're here daring to tell me that I always pick on women's appearance. Absolute nonsense. Show me one time that I've done videos, because the problem is, Sister Habiba, you don't watch videos. Yeah, you don't probably watch my videos. Not one's asking you to. You don't watch in context. When we did a video for Sister Dina Tokyo, or whoever it may be, we never said, how dare you take the hijab? You're going to the hellfire. You're finished. You're a disgrace. May Allah burn you. We never said that. Me and Musa actually done a video that got nearly 500,000 views where we was encouraging her when she was on the verge of taking a hijab of sister, And what did we get back? Absolute nonsense and abuse. All I see, and I'm not judging entirely, but for certain people that we've discussed with in those platforms, I've seen nothing but arrogance, stuck up individuals. I'm so sorry. And I want you guys to watch this video in context, because I have done so many videos advising Brother Adam Saleh, Fuzzy Troop, Slimification, Hassanat. The Hassanat issue was so much that we was getting attacked from people saying, why are you not talking about his wife? Why are you just attacking him? His wife was just going to cry and get away with it. We are being attacked. Why? Because we're attacking Hassanat more, and we've got people like Sister Habiba Da Silva calling me an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot because she took a tweet out of context, didn't understand why I was hiding the tweet. Yeah, which I'm going to come to about the very matter. You're going to find out about something that she knows. I'm going to come to it, yeah? She just wants me to go about it. So most of my videos that I've done, I was the first YouTuber that done a video, men's hijab tutorial. I always talk about men's hijab as much as I talk about women's. I have never gone and attacked any specific individual for taking their hijab off unless they are an enemy of Islam and doing it to attack our sisters. And you're here without clarifying nothing, attacking, you're an idiot, you're this, you're that. Now, brothers and sisters, this is the very same sister, Sister Habiba Da Silva. 4 or 5 years ago, a girl called Aisha in France, 14-year-old girl, was accused of a video circulating that was her having zina with someone. It cost her life. She jumped out the window. This is how severe an accusation and slander is. So much so, the punishment from it is 80 lashes. And as you can see on the screen, a Saudi man in Saudi Arabia accused his wife. Yeah, why? Because he wanted custody of his kids, and he said, no, she's not good enough to be a mother. She committed adultery. And he didn't even come to court. He sent someone on his behalf to come to court. Guess what? Both of them, the guy went, him and the man got lashed for 80 lashes. The guy said, look, I'm here just to convey. He said, no. You are also getting lashed. This is how harsh the Sharia is. So who do we go to when allegations come to? Ali? No. Sister Habiba Da Silva? No. Nobody but Allah and His Messenger, because we're emotional people. Oh no, even in this book, here, this book, when it talks about judges, how judges should be judges, how should they behave? Firstly, they shouldn't even be judging matters of people that they know. So if an allegation comes about someone that I know, I am the last person you should come to, because I might be biased. Or I might have an ill feeling towards others. You should not come. And there's many examples to this which I've made notes. For example, in the situation of Umar ibn Khattab, this is the support. It says Umar ibn Khattab referred the case of Ubay to Zayd ibn Thabit to decide it, because he was someone that he knew. Ali radiallahu anh referred an Iraqi man to Shuraih to judge his case. And Uthman referred Talha to Jubair ibn Mutim, if I pronounce that right, yeah? So these are people that they know, they don't want to judge, because there's someone they know, they say, look, we can't judge it, you have to go somewhere else. So when these allegations come about people that I may know, I'm the last person you should come to. Yes, we should talk about it. If it's wrong, I'm not going to sugarcoat anybody. Wallahi, uqsum billah. If it's my mom, my dad, I don't care. If the Sharia calls for it, it's going to happen. Just as the Prophet ﷺ said, even if it is Fatima, my daughter, that has committed theft, she will get the hudud, capital punishment. But we belittle it. And Sister Habiba Da Silva knows. When I traveled to France, she even, if I'm not mistaken, she even tweeted my tweet to raise awareness to the very sister who was slandered, and we went there to defend her honor and build sadaqah jariyah. I don't need a cookie from everybody, but don't you dare come and insult me for something that you don't even know, you don't even have full context to. And this is how dangerous it can be to slander somebody and without any basis. I'm not saying these people are lying. I'm saying at this very moment of time, firstly, you need to go to the police. If it's the case, you have to go to the police, go to a judge and let qualified people who fear Allah deal with the matter. That is what we need to do. And from my videos that I've done, I always support sisters. All the time that I get criticized for trying to be on the sister's side. So nobody can ever come to me and tell me I always pick on sisters. I advise brothers, Muslim YouTubers, males, more than I do with sisters. So this nonsense accusations of I'm always doing this is nonsense. And one very important thing I want you guys to listen, brothers, which is fundamental. I'm not saying these accusations, these things are lies. I'm not saying neither are they true. I'm saying I can't say nothing about it Islamically. At this moment in time, I can't say nothing against it. Why? Brothers and sisters, there has been people who have falsely accused others. Sisters and brothers. Yeah? Now, when we do this, and if it is false, it's a disservice to the future victims. What that means is, if these people come out, and this happened to me, there was a sister who messaged me on Twitter and said, this person raped me and this, and I was like, subhanallah, who, what, etc. And she came out and said, you know what, I was doing that for attention. I was like, what? Attention? You're accusing someone of attention. And we know many cases where girls have accused their taxi drivers of raping them when it was absolutely false. It is a disservice to the future cases and future victims. So that's the reason why we should be very careful, because if it turns out to be false and we jump on the bandwagon, he's this, he's that, whatever, or she's this or whatever, but whatever, what happens is it becomes a disservice when somebody in the future genuinely is being raped and whatever's happened. Then what happens, brothers and sisters, is nobody's going to take it seriously. Oh, just like the other case. Okay, yeah, all right. Nobody is going to believe them. That's why what I'm asking is the following. I'm not belittling the situation. I don't give a damn who it is. I would expose in the context of make it out there and protect our sisters and also protect our brothers, because there's a lot of evil sisters out there doing evil stuff. Yeah? So I would do for both. That is my point. And this is fundamental for us to understand, to protect future victims. That's why I'm taking this matter rationally, logically, not emotionally, according to the Quran and the Sunnah. Now let's come to the crux of the matter, brothers and sisters. Sister Habiba Da Silva, I'm sure you're going to be watching this. You're coming up with this allegation, my dear sister. Yeah, you're coming and saying this is serial rapist. What if this was all false? What if? I'm saying what if? You've just slandered a person. Now, let's dig a little deeper. If you remember in 2017, someone that you know, Sister Habiba Da Silva, someone that you know, there was a video that emerged. And when I mean video, by the way, let's make it very clear, it was an allegation. Something appeared. I was made aware for it, sadly, because I'm in the morning, everybody comes to me and sends me the stuff. Oh, look, what's going on? Habiba Da Silva's friend, blah, blah, blah. Did I say, yes, got good content for my page now, for my channel, woo, those subscribers, yes. Did I say that? No. I contacted the Instagram, yeah, which you know who it is, and I said, take it down. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Take it down. This is an allegation. This is false. This is not true. Yeah? Don't expose that person's sins. Now, what I done for you and your friend, you want me to treat a new person differently. So what, for you and your friend, we defended your honor. We tried to help you, we back you up. For the sake of Allah, I don't need nothing from you. Nothing from you. Your reply to me on the Insta saying, you don't need me to be your knight in shining armor, being sarcastic and calling me an idiot again in there, disrespectfully, just like Dina Tokyo's husband when we was trying to speak to him nicely. And we always speak to these people nicely. Assalamu alaikum, my sister. May Allah bless you. And we get nothing but arrogance, attitude from them. Telling me, oh, I don't need to be like, I don't need to do nothing for you. I don't need nothing from you. I do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. And you're there calling me an idiot again, or you're looking like an idiot. this, that, blah. You're not my knight in shining armor. Alhamdulillah, I don't need to. I got my wife. I'm her Muslim, warrior, if you want to name it. Okay, so I'm not there to do that. But what's so sad is that you want me to now go full out and expose somebody based on your emotions, how you feel, which is rightly so. It's wrong. Anyone, when we found that Hassanat was doing this to his wives and all kind of madness, we went full out on him, and you know that. So don't you dare come to us and tell us that we're here to cover and sugarcoat. Don't you dare. So now, when that happened, brothers and sisters, we covered it. But Sister Habiba Da Silva, Sister Habiba, I don't know call it Da Silva, Sister Habiba, yeah? In 2007, and I've got the screenshot, I've got it there, yeah? Okay, when I messaged you and raised awareness to you, you totally ignored it. I don't even need you to acknowledge it. I'm just saying, I don't need it. But you knowing what I do for the sisters, alhamdulillah, and for an innocent sister who was stranded in France, which you're aware of, and you know that what I did for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm not here to ask for cookies. I'm only mentioning this because it came from you, and I'm trying to show the hypocrisy. And you're asking me to go on a full out on a person, but when it was you, you was happy with what I did. That's hypocrisy. That's double standards. That is dhulm. That is oppression. Not only that, here's screenshots of a brother coming and saying to me, Aki, you know, Sister Habiba, she takes this kind of indecent pictures and here. What did I do? Did I come and say, yeah, brother, send that to me. Let's expose her. Woo, I'm loving this. I said, and you can see it on the screen, brothers and sisters, yeah? Now go to the screenshots, guys, yeah? Let's go to the screenshot. In the screenshots, somebody messaged me and says, Salam, brother. I see you target Adam Saleh due to the fact he has a large Muslim following. Look, this is evidence within itself. And he's misguiding people. But brother, the makeup artist, lifelong percussion, is wearing clothes which is totally unacceptable, especially with the hijab. That's true. That's true. But we've done enough videos on that matter. That's between her and her Lord. If she wants to carry on doing that, like I said before, she knows what's right from wrong. So what she wants to do in promoting that, what can we do? Sadly, with advice, they don't want to take it. We can't do nothing, you know. Wearing clothes which is unacceptable, especially with the hijab. And now so many hijabi girls are wearing tight clothing, think it's okay. Yes, and this comes to our houses. The attitude, these things that our sisters do, sadly, it comes to our house. Our sisters, our mothers, our wives get affected by this, sadly. Imagine if I'd done a video about gangs and violence and it affected your very brother in your house. You would get upset and annoyed. But no, when we do this, we're misogynist. You know, we hate women. We always talk about the hijab. Let's carry on. This is very important, guys. Just please stick with me because I'm trying to be fair here. Unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. So there's a brother out talking, yeah? Okay, tight clothes, it's okay just because Habiba Da Silva wore it. So will you consider making a video about it, bro? Because it really hurts me for me to see women wear a hijab, then wearing very tight clothing. Next snap. Outlines the shapes of the body and to think it's okay when it's totally haram. Okay. Sisters can say you're cliche or brother. Okay. Wa alaikum salam. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon you. This is my reply to him. Aki, the matter is not that simple. I don't go search for what she's doing. I don't. I haven't got better things to do in my life. From what I know, she wears loose clothing, but sometimes a bit tight. From what I know. Yeah? Okay. Not that I go there and look. Pictures that we've come across. What did I do? Did I attack? Did I say, oh, great? I said, Aki, assume the best. Assume the best. But no. Anyways. I would only talk about it if she starts wearing really inappropriate clothing. Yani, in the context of you're now pushing it out there. Yeah? This was back 2-3 years ago, by the way. Yeah? My views have kind of changed a bit. For now, I'm going to just assume the best. Did I want to attack? Did I look for it? No. Look what he says next. Okay, brother, you're the intellectual elite. No, I'm not. May Allah increase your knowledge. Yeah. I said, may Allah grant you Jannah. I just went through her stuff. She does wear loose clothing, Aki. I'm more concerned about those who don't even dress appropriately. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, now he goes, bro, you don't have her on Snap, but it's calm, brother. You know best. No, I don't know best. I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, not me. And then he said, to be honest, I'm more focused on women who wear hijab, but wear tight clothing, but I don't want to get into that. Okay. I said, what does she do in a snap? Like, what are you talking about? Wears very tight clothing and starts dancing, etc. with hijab on. And I said, okay. I said, can I ask you a question? He said, yes, bro. Why are you on a snap? Don't be upset, but I want you to reflect upon this. We are told as men, Allah says in the Quran, tell the believing men and the believing women to lower your gazes. So, we are told to lower our gaze. Her stuff is for sisters. So if we go and look for her or anyone else's mistakes, we will find it. If you didn't follow her, then you would have not seen it. Do you get what I mean? And the Prophet acknowledged. He said, 100% brother, I'm not going to even argue with that. And the case was closed. This was sent in 2017. Yeah? The message that you see here that's blurred, that I don't want no one to see, you can see my attitude. Assalamu alaikum, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you, sister. Just for I'll share this DM, I receive with you. Yeah, and there's some stuff there that I'm blurred, which is private, is about a friend that she knows. So, brothers and sisters, in a nutshell, what do we learn? What did we learn today? We learned that any kind of accusations and judgments come, you have to make sure that you do stay silent until evidence has been proven. Once it's proven, then you can do whatever you like. Okay, in the context, according to the Sharia. Okay, because these are azim stuff. They're so great. Slander is such a big thing. And Allah specifically mentions slandering a chaste woman. It's one of the kabair, the major sins, the destructive sins. The Prophet ﷺ said, one is to accuse a chaste woman of adultery. So much so, Quran revelation was revealed to a companion, Hilal ibn Umayyah. Yeah? It was, may Allah have mercy on him, that he saw his wife committing intercourse. By the way, he claimed that it's false. By the Sharia says that was false. Yeah? He came to the Prophet and said this will happen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down revelation. Yeah? Before that, Allah saved him. Because the Prophet said, look, yeah, subhanAllah, with the gira that you have over your wife, I have more gira, Allah has more gira. Protective jealousy. But what you're telling me with no witnesses, you are getting whipped. You're getting whipped, brother. And I'm not talking about the whip that your wives have on you, brothers, yeah? You got whipped. I'm talking about you will get lashed. You will get lashed. And he said, subhanAllah, I saw it with my own eyes. He said, regardless, this is a massive, subhanAllah, accusation. If everyone was to come and accuse somebody, we'll be finished. He did this to me. Oh, kill him. Yeah. And Allah sent down revelation to protect his honor, to take 4 oaths, and the 5th oath that Allah's curse be upon the one that's lying. The wife and the husband have to do it to each other to save themselves. And Surah Nur revealed why the Prophet's wife got slandered. And Allah is so harsh against those who brought this lie. And Allah sent down ayah, kalam of Allah, sent down to defend the honor of the Prophet's wife. And here we are, calling people that we don't even know yet, serial rapists, idiot, defending him, I'm his friend. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And brothers and sisters, it's very evident from that we know, inshallah, that the matter is very, very clear. Brothers and sisters, in this matter, inshallah, Islam has come down, alhamdulillah, that we have Islam, that it gives us a guidance and a balanced view. And this is one of the things that's beautiful about Islam. It covers all aspects of your life. The only religion that, alhamdulillah, covers all aspects of your life, man. From going to the toilet, to eating, to your marital issues, you name it. And it's come to defend the honor of the believers. And we will do that. And if it is proven, like I said before, go, alhamdulillah, deal with it. But don't you dare accuse anyone falsely. So that is the reason why I deleted those tweets. And from now on, any kind of allegations, refer people back to this video and leave the matter to the judges and people that are qualified. I thank every single one of you guys. May Allah bless you all guys for watching this. I'm sorry I was a bit harsh and direct, but I think it was deserved. It was deserved. We've been very, very soft and kind to these brothers and sisters in this field and tried to advise them, never insulted them, always with kind gestures. And we've got nothing but arrogance and abuse. I'm so sorry. So this matter is clear, inshallah, and let's not be hypocrites that we would like to be treated in one way, but ask other people to be treated another way. Till next time, from this beautiful garden, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.